Okay, guys. Over the break, we drove to the Thicket because driving in this game really sucks. And I just want to do it off the show. Also, during the break, we talked just a little bit about. Wait, where the fuck are we? First of all, got to go across a bridge, and it's to the south of us. Okay. Over the break, we talked a little bit about like the best shows that we've done, and I said The Usual Suspects. I said Life is Strange. I said like Pokemon, and I said like the Zelda games and Mario Sunshine. You know, as our best series ever. Those of you here. At the same time, I never recommend going back and watching our old stuff because the audio quality and video quality is so poor compared to what we do now. It's so ridiculously poor. So I actually have an interesting question, okay? Those of you who have only started watching within, say, the past year or the past year and a half, anybody in the chat right now, if you only started watching the past year and a half or so, have you gone back and watched anything from before your time? If so, what did you think of it? What did you think of the poor quality of the older No Talent Gamings? Just kind of post your opinions on it in the chat. I want to read them because it was, in my opinion, that was some terrible stuff. Those are some terrible videos, in my opinion. Just like hanging out with us, you don't like. So Merlin, you don't watch the stuff that you miss? Like if you miss a series or you miss an episode, you don't go back and see it on YouTube later or something? And that's fine. You know, it's okay. You like the old stuff? You like the poor quality Sonic Adventure and Metal Gear? It was still fun, although the quality was shit. It was so bad, but still enjoyable. I didn't really hurt my enjoyment, but it was shit. It's been a long while since I watched the older stuff. I remember not really getting that far, but I have to do something else. Don't usually backtrack either. When you're here to talk with dudes. Well, see, like I understand. Like first of all, those of you guys who actually went back and watched the old stuff and liked it, you know, bless your heart. Those of you who like Torvar, not Torvar, Tepafrey and Merlin. Those of you guys who just kind of keep up, that's fine too. You know. If I don't want to see it in the stream, I don't watch it on YouTube. Exactly. Like. Well, Merlin, has there ever been a case where like you've missed a stream that you did want to see and you're like, ah, shit, I should go watch that on YouTube later? Or you're just like, nah. When you watch Tales again, I really noticed the audio quality. Yeah, see, guys, Tales of Vesperia was our first ever Let's Play. And it was so terrible. We were playing like using like a $10 USB Chinese capture card that only recorded the Xbox 360's like SD out. It was fucking terrible. And the audio quality was so bad. God, it was bad. And honestly, even the commentary quality was not that good. Those of you who do go back, though, I really do appreciate that level of dedication. That's amazing. You guys are great. 360p is best P. Yeah, sure.
Step lightly in here.
Okay, now we're in the Mamalem Thicket. It's like it's another dungeon, but this one's like a forest, right? Same kind of thing. Structure like a cave, but is a forest instead.
Squish some slimy bug and ruin my nice kicks.
Yeah, sure thing, Prompta. Al was there. Okay. Al actually has some decent moments regarding commentary on this show. There's some like if you go watch like the old Wind Waker Let's Play where it was just him and Al.
You know, if rare treasures were easy to find, they wouldn't be rare.
We'll see about that.
That's it.
Oh.
What's up, Iggy?
I've come up with a new
recipe.
Can't wait.
Miss Cameron, I think we all do. Worst gaming experience. Regarding Al, like he has some pretty good moments on the show for commentary. I think his best stuff was probably in like like when I wasn't there. It was Dave and Al only, in Wind Waker. Like the old Wind Waker playthrough.
I'd say.
Oh, think we have time to cast
Miss
a
Camera
line?
Lady, I think we all
Sorry,
do.
bud. Need you to
Yeah,
reel
I
yourself
mean,
in
yeah, I
this time
do.
around.
I've had to do more work on the channel ever since she's left. it's not like she's gone for good. We still communicate. We're still like really good
I know
friends.
those runes.
It's a sign. We should set up camp.
You a fortune teller now?
We can rest up or move on. It's your choice, Noct.
Why is there a campground in the dungeon? Al is such a dick though, and not in an endearing way. Yeah, I know.
Take care the current doesn't carry you away.
I'm not sure my footwear is up to this.
I honestly don't think Al will be back, honestly. Borderlands 2. Me and two other guys are playing through one of the DLCs. Went to the resort. You took one of the boss and you killed, and killed the final boss, and all the characters like kill the bosses off. That sounds kind of terrible. Tip afraid, Dave still is the host of the show whenever he's around. But he's not as invested as he used to be.
Cold, cold. Freezing cold.
Which, in my opinion, is just going to be like his downfall later on.
I don't think that would be good for my camera.
At some point, this will actually be not only just sustainable, but a real success. I kind of feel it in my bones, in a sense, that it's only a matter of time before this becomes actually seriously big, what we're doing here. And when that happens, Dave will be like, oh no, oh no. And I'll be like, well, Dave. Haven't seen him host a show in a long time. Nobody is watching. Al hasn't been on the show since before we started going live. The last show he was on was during the Super Smash Brothers on Wii U, I think. We did a launch show for like
Not out of the woods yet.
it's a Jabberwock. We did Super Smash Bros on Wii U the launch day. It was me, Dave, Cabbage, and Alan, and the four of us played it. That was the last time Alan was on the show.
Not surprised either.
It's what we came for.
Nothing goes.
Watch this.
Remember we helped to ruin Dave Nix's political career during No More Heroes? Good times. Yeah, I can get by that. Oh no, I got hurt for real. Please get me up, Prompto. Prompto. Please. Prompto. Thank you.
We must regroup.
Okay. Yep.
Al used to date Jess, yes. And the fact that Jess appears on the show like once every month or two is one of the reasons why Al doesn't show up anymore. Because even though it's been like 5 fucking years, he's still bitter about the fact that Jess dumped him. And that we're still Jess's friend. That's not play scale radio. Fine. That's not Noctis. Fine, whatever. Oh, okay. Here, you guys know me, Dave, and Naomi because we're on the show the most often. Avery is Dave's girlfriend. She's on every once in a while. Jess is our mutual friend. She's on every once in a while. This is my sword now. It's not Al's anymore. It's mine. Between Jess and Al, actually no, I'll get to that at some point, but probably not tonight. Like Matapasta, remind me on a Devo solo stream when nobody else is in the house, so I can actually tell the story. Because I don't mind telling it, but oh yeah, there's a tomb here. Okay, yeah. Regarding the cast, guys, you know me and Dave and Naomi. You guys know Avery, Dave's girlfriend. She's on once in a blue moon. Jess and Cabbage show up once every couple months, and they play games with us. Cabbage is more of a fighting game guy, but he'll also be here for like 4-player games. We're currently playing through Trine 2 on the Wii U with Jess. I think we have like 1 or 2 more sessions. And actually, there's a con next week. After the con, she'll be available again, so we'll probably see her very soon. We got an armiger. Good job. Who else? Eve was on the show really consistently for about a year, then he moved away. And since moving away, he's made a new girlfriend, but he hasn't really made a new friend group, and he's kind of just...
Yeah, almost makes up
Like, he's
for
gotten
it.
unhealthy, and he doesn't really like his life in the new place that he lives. And he really desperately wants to move back. So he's looking for like a promotion or like a side grade that will take him back to where we currently live. And then he'll come back on the show again. But until then, it's like we try to get him to come on whenever he visits, but he only visits like once every little bit, and he's kind of like lost all of his gumption for life. It's like, oh, well, shit, dude. But he's still a good guy. There's nothing against him in any way. Eric, you know, comes and visits maybe once every 3 months, and he does shows whenever he shows up. He likes to do long shows. He likes to stream like you know, like if he comes up and he wants to do a show, he'll go for like 8 hours. But he couldn't come here on his last trip because he also lives out of town, and on his next trip he can't come either. So who knows when we'll see him again. And then there's Al. And that's it. Delta daggers. It was less the girlfriend, and it was more the job niche. It wasn't the girlfriend at all, really. The girlfriend's actually supportive of him moving back. That's worse. And Greg? No, those are not the names. But yeah, like okay, here. Let's camp out here. I have an experienced band, so it's okay. Okay, I have it. Yeah.
Camping. Again.
Well, you got a problem with camping?
You eventually replace Dave next. I don't think so. If something drastic happens, it'll just be Naomi and I going forward. It won't be replaced with anybody. Why not? Why shouldn't I camp? I kind of want to eat the mother and child. Where's the mother and child omelet? Well, no, it's S10. I have the Nexperience band on, so it won't tally up. It'll be okay, man. Watch. Okay, let me put it this way: if you want to see, yeah, look at that big ass sandwich. If you want to see somebody who I consider to be a regular on our show, but is not really all that regular. If you're looking for Avery, the best series she ever did with us was, by far, Life is Strange. Go watch Life is Strange. It's me, Dave, and Avery doing that. If you want to see Cabbage... Oh, hey, Ish Darkness. The new outfit. Isn't that like the... Yeah, whatever, Prompto. Let's just continue on. Isn't it like the Moogle thing, Ish Darkness? Also, welcome to the stream, bro. Let me check it out. Once it loads up. Oh, whatever. In any case, guys, gear. Yeah, I think I already have it, man. Isn't it the Chocomog tee? This thing, this ridiculous outfit. Yeah, I'll just be a fucking fruit.
Well, the tent lets you stretch out a bit more. Huh.
Are you going to bed, Lopus? Okay. Good night, dude. Yeah, those of you who haven't seen previous cast members of the show on the show, aside from me, Dave, and Naomi, you want to see Avery, go watch Life is Strange. You want to see what, in my opinion, is Cabbage's best show? Go watch Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword in our backlog. We did like 50 episodes of that before finally giving it up. But Cabbage was hilarious in like all of it, dude. Oh, it's a cool jacket. I'll also get it after the show, I guess. That's what Cabbage did. Eve, his best stuff was probably, I think, Metal Gear Solid. Either Metal Gear Solid or Metal Gear Solid 2 were his best series. Eve and Metal Gear Solid, yeah. Here's the thing. Eve was great at doing Let's Plays, man. I'm surprised he hasn't tried to do it himself, like on his own, wherever he is now. Jess's best stuff was probably, oh, what would that? It wasn't Trine. I think it was one of the Mario parties that we did with her. Trine's good, but it's not her best work on the channel so far. And regarding Eric, I think like possibly Contra. When Dave and Eric played Contra 3 on the show, that was pretty funny. Brothers was good, but Brothers wasn't Eric's best work. Can you? Oh, now I can fucking warp strike outside of battle. What the fuck? How come I couldn't do it before? But yeah, Brothers were eh. In any case, guys, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Eric did like a bunch of Mario Karts that were really good. That's right. So yeah, like it's not just me and Dave and Naomi all the time. There are other people who occasionally kind of come in and show up, but we also had like people who didn't come back. Like, for example, Heather. You know, she was on the show with her boyfriend. Actually, no. Now they've gotten married since then. They've gotten married and bought a house across town. And like they were on once for a Mario Party just to try them out, and like they were okay, but we kind of were just like this isn't working out, you know. So they just didn't come back. And then there's the legendary Beefy and Jess, who were both great on the show. You can go back and watch like Mario Party 4 Matapasta, and you'll see Heather. She's on that. Heather and her husband. Now husband. Pixel, if it's without donating to the Patreon, only if we have time for it, you know. I don't mind just taking requests for free, but that'll be like a free request will probably be the first thing preempted if something goes down. No offense or anything, dude. That's just kind of how it has to be. It's just hardcore music. You can kind of jump through here. Where should I go now? I kind of want to go down here, but I can't, like, auto it, can I? Yeah, I always like doing the crossovers. Let's just go here. I haven't even mapped that area yet. Let's just go see it.
You bet.
Let's hit it.
We're at like 19 minutes, so the episode's nearly over. But basically, guys,
So Noct, haven't taken pics or
shut
whatever
up,
catches
Prompto.
my eye. But what do you want?
What a ridiculous outfit he's wearing. Yeah, Borderlands went too long, honestly.
Yeah, I guess you have a point.
We talked about doing Cards Against Humanity with Max Lynn, Ian Casey, and me and Naomi. We could do that. That would probably be on Max's channel though, because it was his idea. Anyway, yes, people who we considered having on as permanent cast members, but they didn't stick around. You've got you got Heather and her husband. We had them on for one Mario Party, it didn't work out. We have Beefy and Jess, the story that we've told many times, where they were on for a few riffs on the anime side of things, and they were on for Super Mario 3D World, and they stopped showing up because Jess kind of underhandedly got pregnant, and then that was the end of that. That was the end of Beefy ever having fun in his life again.
We're practically running on fumes at this point.
I hope there's a station out here. Oh yeah, I guess like playing Cards Against Humanity with viewers would also work too, eh? If you guys wanted to play with us, we could do that. There's an online version of it. I'm just gonna let this episode run. Is the child his? Yeah, the child is actually his, but he didn't really want to have it, at least not right away. And she just kind of made it happen, you know? It was the same with them buying a house, them buying cars, them buying their pets. She wanted commitment, and she just kind of pushed him into it, you know? You see, now this kind of view here is a view that I've seen more than a few times on some road trips, and it's nice to see it in real life. Driving along the cliffside and seeing the ocean. Yeah, we're at 22 minutes. I'm just going to let it run long, because I think this is going to be the last part today.
Like something out of a dream.
Just don't fall asleep on me.
I'm just going to run till we run out of gas, see what's down here, and probably get out of here. Ever seen an ocean? I've seen only two. Yeah, Atlantic and Pacific. Where did you go, Berto Elkin? On your road trips? No. I'm just gonna let it run down and then tow it to Hammerhead. Cause I'm done for the night. I almost agree with you, Portable Niche. It was exciting the first couple times. After that, it was like, just water, you know, not a big deal. There really is nothing out here, is there? What the fuck's the point of this place out here, man? Like an empty road, nothing on it. Oh, there's Cape Kern. Wait, this is an outpost. No. Like, why is there a parking spot here in the middle of fucking nowhere? Okay, let's go here. You can make it back to that spot with just your little bit amount of gas, eh? Lynn is live with Stardew, eh? I'll probably go onto her stream after this one and just say hello, you know? We just barely made it here. There's no gas here, is there?
Might want to stock up on potions and stuff.
Nice. You're being
Empty area to build those in-game hours.
What do you mean for a change?
The director of the game said he wanted to make it feel like a road trip. Well, I mean, he succeeded. Good for him.
Hello there.
Anything good? Bunch of food I don't have.
Thank you. Bye now.
That's it.
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
By reading the book.
Taste test for you.
I kind of want to see what this place is all about. It's not much of an outpost, but it is. There's like one girl just out in the middle of nowhere with her cart selling nothing. You must be Anakin. Yes, everyone's seen the prequels, guys. Okay, I'm going to save it. Because I am done for the day. Alright. Total playtime, 53 hours. Holy shit. Okay, guys. That'll be it for me for today. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight on the solo show of No Talent Gaming. I'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye.